Simon & Schuster Audio presents Edgar Allan Poe, The Master of the Macabre, part of Pocket Portraits, by Levi Lionel Leland, read by Fred Sanders. Introduction. Edgar Allan Poe is one of American literature's most elusive figures. Since his mysterious and untimely death on a dreary October day in 1849, generations of readers have consumed the prolific works and pondered the complicated life of the famous author and poet. Poe is responsible for dark and melodic poems such as The Raven and Annabel Lee, and his tales of horror are as recognizable as the author himself. Stories like The Telltale Heart, The Cask of Amontillado, and The Black Cat have earned Poe the indelible title of Master of the Macabre. But you might be surprised to learn that there's more to Poe than his tales of horror. In Pocket Portraits, Edgar Allan Poe, you'll dig deep into the puzzles of his life and death. Here you'll explore 100 biographical vignettes that peer into the world of Edgar Allan Poe, from his early years in Richmond, Virginia, to his lasting impact on pop culture. Unearth details about his first poems, published when he was just 18 years old, his childhood sweetheart, and the intercepted letters that could have stopped her marriage to another man. How he became credited with inventing the detective fiction genre. The bitter literary rival who defamed his character following his death, and more. You'll also find excerpts from a number of his works, including the poems Annabel Lee and To Helen, and the stories Berenice and The Mask of the Red Death. A science aficionado, a scathing literary critic, and an essayist whose topics ranged from interior design to the origin of the universe, Poe left no stone unturned when it came to his writing. He has left a lasting mark on American literature, and his controversial life and unsolved death have left fans pondering more than just his talents. Listen on to start to unravel the mysteries and savor the literary prowess of the Master of the Macabre. The Son of Actors. Edgar Allan Poe's parents, David Poe Jr. and Elizabeth Arnold Hopkins, were traveling actors who met on the Richmond, Virginia stage before marrying in the spring of 1806. At the time, both were members of Green's Virginia Company, who were then playing at the Richmond Theater. Eliza had been widowed after a brief 3-year marriage to a man named Charles Hopkins. Originally from England, Eliza came to America in 1796 with her mother, also an actress, and the young Eliza made her debut on the American stage at the age of 9.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?